probably gone to about right here, so I need to throw that. Yes, 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 yes! The dopamine hit. Number get big. Number get big. Yes. I consider myself lucky, not smart, especially after trying to finish my megabase in 4 days. We were supposed to finish the south entrance on day 1. Halfway into my 2-hour time slot, we started building. That's why it had a bunch of random materials, and I'm probably gonna end up with extra strips because of that. I forgot I want to place a temple there. Okay, Blahaj religion next week. I said I'd do it last season. I didn't. It's time to do it. Schematics are a very silly thing because they insist one way or another. Because theoretically, yeah, this should be really easy, right? But logs are directional. My depth perception is so off because for some reason, I thought that this block was 1 lower. And it wasn't the same block that I'm currently standing on. My eyes are something else. My brain is something else. It was studied and found to have ADHD, which, after talking to everybody about it, surprised no one, not even myself. Because afterwards, like, yeah, okay, yeah, I should have known. That should have been the main culprit. Somehow it wasn't. Suddenly my life feels like a Scooby-Doo episode. Thank you, KofiBot. There are 2 things I can count on. My chatbots and ADHD. And this is the point where I realize I am already tired. It is a whopping 7 p.m. I am already tired, and it's not going to get any better. The commentary will only get worse as we progress. Because I actually keep a sleep schedule despite the ADHD demon and the holy trinity of bad habits. But it puts a serious drawback to this project, off-camera mining. I did work. And the south entrance. It is all the way done. It took me another hour or 2 to get done. And then I went around and decorated a little bit around here. I want to see, last time what we went about is I like mining and doing planks at the same time, but I've been doing this with my pickaxe. We have mods on the server. I have Big Ham, and he mines a 5x5x5 area, which wasn't a problem for my stairs, but annoying for my curved ceiling. So we started experimenting. The order we're gonna go about this is excavate. We're gonna do this strip first. Then we'll do the side strips and all the spruce wood that comes with it, and only the spruce wood. And then once all of this is excavated, I will go back through the stairs, and then I'll go back through and do the columns. I think I could be more precise about it if I start. You don't have to cut this entire area. If I cut 1, and then I'll show in a second. It's harder. So I'm gonna continue 2 off right there. If I come up here again, I don't have to do it all the way over here. I could do it on this edge and do another one on that edge. I don't think that's going to be helpful in this one, so I'm going to continue doing it right there. Because I did it a little farther off. If I find the sweet spot of all that, I could get away with 3 hammer strikes and perhaps save myself more time of meticulous mining. And it absolutely did. Just a little over time, and it was done. Technically. So now I do have all of the entrances done, technically speaking. Did I terraform everything around it and make it look pretty in this area? No, not yet, but by next stream it will, which gave me plenty of time to get a head start on day 3. I tore it all out and all the villagers got moved over there, and now if I run over to my kitchen, about almost all the chests were full of carrots. And then I came up here and terraformed a bunch, had a little path, added some trees and a little bone meal here and there, and copy pasted the rice farm schematic so we could get to work. I want to replace... Oh, are they trying to breed? Don't. How much carrots do you have? How many carrots do you have? Did I take some of those? What, you greedy fuck, Afton. Stop throwing each other carrots. I know you're foxes, but you're breeding like rabbits. I misplaced my warden. It looks like I need to get a new one. Oh no. At least it's just a hop, skip, and a jump through the caves. This is like killing a chicken. You just gotta behead it and then I'll run around screaming for a bit and then it finally dies. Because that's definitely how you kill a warden. That's the right way to do it. No. The right way to do it is fight it against a warden. Or wither. I don't think you can fight wardens against wardens. You gotta fight wardens versus withers. That is the true sport. What's the name of that one short fiction? The Longest Game or something? Most Dangerous Game. There we go. And immediately misplaced. And last. Thank you. Good. That is all. That is all of it. Rice farm number 2, electric boogaloo complete. And I'm not gonna worry too much about the collection. We are dealing with that tomorrow. Which just leaves mini crop farms. You said we were going to steal the moon? I want to steal the moon. Okay, Gru. Let's take this. I need a bunch of dirt. The only problem will be at the ends of it. other ears. I absolutely have enough room for this. You took my bell. Thank you. This requires context before I say the joke, because otherwise it sounds downright horrible if I don't. There is a really old song called My Ding-a-Ling, and it's about a toy bell. I was about to say, you took my ding-a-ling, but that does not sound right without the context of the really old song about a toy bell. And I think we just make a pit for them. Oh. I'm gonna make a pit for these guys behind you. Why does one of them not have it? Okay. Apparently I didn't lock in one of these guys. Gustavo, I apologize, bro. Oh my god. I apologize, bro. Apparently you were... Oh, you want some carrots? They have a lot of carrots. Landing on top of each other. We do not... Stop trading. Stop trying to breed. I don't need more of you. Stop. 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 Oh my goodness. Last one, Afton. Little shit. Every time I read PSMP, I think piss SMP. It's better than it was before, because technically the full thing, and I will still see, I think Misty uses this sometimes, technically the original is Passion Project SMP, but that makes PP SMP. So you can see why it's been shortened to Passion SMP. Is this the last layer I can do here? Because I need 3 in between each. I'd have to break the ceiling in order to get another layer in, so I'm gonna say no. We can't fit another, so we can actually wrap this thing off. As my staircase claimed a yet another life, if I can say the sentence properly. Oh, your lighter broke. I full-heartedly thought it was my staircase. Staircase? Yeah, my staircase are a known death trap, because I live there very deep underground. So you can see how this may have claimed quite a few lives. And the other side, you barrel right into the heart that's down there, so yeah. So I think that's everything. I'm gonna do a second one tomorrow, and when we stream tomorrow night, I will catch us up on whatever I have done off camera. So we got this crop farm, and I realized I could add another layer to it, and we got a second one in. I can just barely fit a third layer up here. I didn't have to remove the roof at all. I did have to put redstone on top of it though, but that's fine. That's a-okay in my book. Leaving possibly the most ambitious of this project. 1 storage room for all 15 farms. And how do I wish to organize this in a pretty way, if at all? Hold on, this is more of a screenshot. Let me... Because it isn't a Passion SMP video without race car shenanigans. Ah, beautiful. Perfect. And I can now continue to add on to my assortment of ridiculous race car screenshots. Because this is what he does on a normal Tuesday afternoon. I mean, technically there is also the very glorious caveman on Penguin Head at the spawn tree. But, brain's still broken. How do I want to do this? This is literally the last day. This is all I need to get done. ADHD, I know you're horrible at actually finishing any project at any point in time, but I actually need to. That'd be great. That is kind of what we're here for today. That is the only reason we are here today. I could make it seem like an actual storage room with storage racks, maybe. A little bit. Speaking of the caveman skin, I can have some fun with metal curtain rods to make this look better. We can absolutely... You found the thing that broke me. It's been a while since your shenanigans have broke me. That is the one. Yeah, that'll do it. I can't with this stupid fucking chicken looking. I'm just gonna drink my tea and attempt to move on with my day and fail. You go to add skin, then put in the username R. This is why we keep essential. Is it actually useful anymore? Not really. We've only used the intended use of it once. We cannot tell Misty about this. We need to wait for Misty to get on the server and yeah. All of the light gray wool and frickin' kudos on that one. Yeah. Very clever, very well planned. Good 10 out of 10. No notes. Found a weird skin? What makes it into your dictionary definition of a weird skin? I am very curious. Is that just a villager of blue eyes? He looks so sad. You know what? Statement retracted. Yes, you did find a weird skin. I'm like, oh, is it the blue eyes? No. No, it's just something a little bit different to that. It might not be the blue eyes, guys. It might not be. Oh, bat. What? What beat bump did I pull out of my ass? That is not the Batman theme. Honestly, I should add a phrase to the bingo board, and it's just if I mention ass at all. Oh, that is just Batman. That is just Batman. I'm finding so many weird ways to use the things. This is specifically Macaw's windows. For some reason, Macaw's windows, I'm finding a lot of weird ways to use the things that already exist. Because I've already figured out upstairs I was using the metal, or the rods, the curtain rods from that, in order to make planters. Then when we were doing amalgamation, I used the gates with the windows. The curved gate, you can make a really cool, like, cottagecore-y window with it. And now I'm using the curtains and the parapets to make storage shelves for some reason, because this works remarkably well, and it's kind of interesting how well that works. I need to do like one of those build trick videos, but just for modded items, and be like, hey, you know those curtains from this mod? Here's a few ways you can use them that you wouldn't expect. Storage racks. That looks scarily correct and fits in remarkably well for not being part of this correct aesthetic at all. Oh, that's it. Now you can fit in with the adopt crew. You can actually fit in. Say cheese. Perfect. Why are there like 3 pixels right there? There's 3 pixels. I can count that is 3. Just at the bottom right-hand corner of it. What's that about? It's glass panes, you piece of... I am so curious of what that skin is when you get back. I am so... Okay. I am trying not to look. I'm going to turn. Oh my god! I love that! I love that so much. It reminds me of the stupid little Easter toys. The ones that are literally just a ball of fluff with like some plastic glued on. That is exactly it. That is exactly it. I've already forgotten what I need. Right, shelves. I never claimed to be smart. I only claim to occasionally be a genius. Genius does not require smarts, and I am willing to stand by that opinion. I will happily stand by that one. I don't think it's gonna take a lot to find examples, unfortunately. But I will happily stand by that opinion. I still haven't done any of the connection network, but it's fine. Walk-in fridge! It's adorable. I love it. I love that. Time to make my hibachi area. You want to see if I have perfectly 4 slabs in here? No, I have a little more than that. Raw? Raw. Are we doing the... What is that skin? The freezer changed you, man. Now I have my hibachi station. You want some hibachi? I forgot I already had all these, so I didn't need to craft more. And then this has to be my 8. Yep, big. Because it can only draw 16 at a time, because that's how much a stack is. Thank you, Kofi Bot. All it. Oh, because it doesn't have any of the fucking upgrades either. Yep. How much can I jitter click eggs? Thank you. Storage upgrade. Yep. All the egg. Actual important business. I need way more spruce trims than this. You're gonna need so many freaking spruce trims. Spruce is like the #1 thing I have right now. So it's gonna be spruce. Can you tell what my favorite wood type is yet? It's acacia. And no, I'm lying. It's bird. You know what? I don't need these anymore. I thought I was gonna need to use those. I don't need to use those. My original thought process for how I was gonna have to do this was connect one controller and controller chain things around, because if I find which one it is, they all look the exact same. Did I not grab the thing I needed? I did not grab the thing I needed to, because I didn't need it anymore. I thought I was gonna have to take these, if I do this correctly, do this in order to keep it going. But even then, that would need a second controller, so I don't know why I thought that, because maybe I thought the trims had a distance, but they seem to work over long distances. So until proven otherwise, I'm going to believe that the trims are going to work the distance I need them to. Has it collected the rice? No, it hasn't. So do I have to do the thing I think I need to do? Because trims don't actually go out that far. Is this all a bust? The very last thing I need to do, because this isn't actually possible at the scale I need to do it at? Do I have to hopper system this entire bullshit? And just put one controller under the ground and hopper chain all of this? I really have to hopper chain? I might have to hopper chain all of it. Do I really need to do another stream? This was supposed to be the last. I need Penguin. I need someone who understands how these fucking work. Because by my knowledge, this should be perfectly acceptable. But it isn't working. Okay, we're going to a copy. We're going to a world. We're going to a world. I'm gonna figure out why, what, when, where. Is this even possible? Quantify key. So there's 1 gunpowder in there. If the controller's connected, it should tell me there's 1 gunpowder. So why does it not work on the server? Let's try 20. Pop a piece of gunpowder in. So at this point, 6 gunpowder. Did you start putting gunpowder into this? Yes, you did. Okay, so it recognizes it from here. Let's try 30. Does it? No. No. So it's between 20 and 30. It recognizes 24. And I'm gonna double check that 25, in fact, does not work. And it is just out of range. Just out of range. So it can go all the way out to this point. At which point I'm going to need to do a hopper chain like this and get it going again. And assumingly, can I do it like this and continuous hopper chain it? No, I need to have another controller, which should put it down to there. So this is at -24, and over here is at 26, so it's 50 blocks. I have 50 blocks to work with before I have to start chaining. So that's a lot more than I thought it'd be. It's a lot less than I need. There's a chicken jockey. Out of here. Well, this doesn't even have a polluting. I guess I have lava chicken now. I don't care about lava chicken. I care about my stupid rice factory. Wait. Did it work? Is it working? It's trading into here, but is it trading all the way over? You can't blow up my shit. Not right now. Not right now. Not when I'm this close. Do we even... Okay, it's probably gone to about right here, so I need to throw that. Yes! Please, for the love of stars. For the love of fucking stars. Don't... Out of my fucking way. Out of my way. If this has in fact worked, I'm gonna be so goddamn happy. Please, for the love of stars. I can go to bed happy. I can end stream right here and we can pick it up tomorrow. Are you connected? You say you are, but are you sending stuff through? Are you sending stuff through? You know, are you sending stuff through? You act like you are. This piece of rice. It is. I can see the number go up. The dopamine hit. Number get big. Yes. Okay. I can go to bed happy. We figured out the problem. I can solve this tomorrow. We do a very short stream tomorrow, and we solve this. We logged on bright and early, expanded the storage, and started checking that it worked. There's still a huge backstock of eggs. You know, let's help them out, because the eggs are clogging my entire system, and I need the eggs out of the system, because I need to make sure the rest of the system actually works. How fast can I click? Not fast enough, probably. Can I click this enough so it's just one blob of egg? I have way too many eggs. Okay, that didn't even click. That didn't pick up nearly enough of them. Okay, hold on. I have more. Misty! We have too many eggs. There's too many eggs going on here. Oh my god. Okay, eggs. All the eggs, please. Egg crisis. Little too much eggs. Little too much. Perhaps, maybe thousands. And there's too many of them. It's too many freaking eggs. I don't even have that many chickens. I have like 6, but the problem is I am directly, if I pre-cam this, I am directly below spawn. That is the spawn portal. So if anybody's on, pretty much, my farms are running, which is great, except for the chickens. Apparently, I only need 1 chicken because I almost have the same amount of stone as I do eggs, and I have 20,000 stone. So that's a little bit of a problem, just May, perhaps. It's a lot of eggs. There's too many eggs. But now I can make a ridiculous amount of fried rice. I have 10,000 eggs. Steal all the freaking eggs. All the eggs, please. Okay, there's sugarcane. Instead of opening them every time, let's actually use the little pointer at the top of my screen. Okay. Hopefully, that's all the eggs. But with my genius, we solved the problem. There's nothing sitting in hoppers that needs to still be organized. It's still... Oh, there we go. I'm just having graphical bug with that. The wool never went through, though. Is it because these levers actually affect this hopper? Yeah, they do. So now the wool is actually running through the system. Supposedly, it's draining through, so I'm just gonna assume it's cleaning in too fast. And we're just gonna do this to cover up the mistakes I have made. And then I'm not gonna worry about it. It's fine. I will worry about it another day. Because I am done. We did it. The storage has been solved. So I'm gonna sit in my little hibachi station. That's gonna be it for this one. And that's been all of these streams. So thank you all for joining me. I think that's just about the end of my megabase. There's a few things here and there to wrap up, but I'm very happy with this finish. That is basically everything I need to get done. There's only little decor here or there to do. So that'll be it. Thank you all for joining me. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Okay, that didn't even click. That didn't pick up nearly enough of them. Okay, hold on. I have more. Misty! Hi, hello! There's a lot of raids going on right now. Hi, welcome. I miss these people. I hope you're having a good day.